Welcome to Synology Hybrid Cloud Backup Solution webinar. Before we start, I would like to share some news with you first. Many of you may know that there has been several ransomware attacks this year, which has affected many business owners. According to the CNBC, 70% of the business victims pay the hackers to get their data back. This is why having your data backup is crucial. Part of it is for you to have a lifeline to save yourself if you were ever lucky enough getting picked by the ransom attack. In today's webinar, we will divide the topics into 3 different sections. Backing up your server or PC, backup data that is stored on a NAS, and backing up your digital assets to the cloud. So without further ado, let's go straight into our very first section here. In the first section, we will have 2 packages introduced, and the first one is our brand new Active Backup for Server. Active Backup for Server simplifies the setup and reduces management costs for organizations, allowing all backup jobs in the network to be monitored from a single entry point, without having to switch between multiple backup software and interface. It supports both backing up your data from either Windows Server or a Linux server. So here, let's go straight into our demo to show you how Active Backup for Server really works. Let's go to our DSM. Inside your DSM, make sure you go to the Package Center and install Active Backup for Server first. Once you have it installed, let's open it up. The first thing you will see is an overview of all the backup tasks that you have been backing up to your Synology NAS. Right now I have none, so let's go create one right away. I'm gonna back up my Windows Server. Once you hit create, you will see 3 different modes that you can select. But in case if you don't know what each mode will provide to you, you can just click the link here. It'll pop up a window and give you full description of what each mode will provide for you here. So here I'm gonna select the multi version. Gonna hit next. Type in my server address, my credential. Hit next. So after the credential is completed, you can now select folders on your Windows Server that you wish to have it back up to your Synology NAS. I'm gonna back up my vacation folder here. Hit next. Give it a backup name. Select the destination locations. I'm gonna choose the first one. You can even enable the schedules of your backup. I'm gonna do that. Next. And here by default, we have already the backup rotation set up for you. You can also have the option to choose the Smart Recycle. I'm gonna go with the default for now. And here, just give you a quick summary and double check everything is correct. Just hit apply. Yes. So once that's done, just have to wait for a few seconds here. I was gonna say a few minutes, but that was really quick for this backup task. But normally you just have to give it a wait, and then once that's done, you can basically have your data back up to your Synology NAS right from there. So in case if you were ever need to restore your data to your Windows Server, same thing. You just have to come back to the UI here, select the task, and then just hit restore. Once you hit restore, it gives you the 2 options: either restore to the original location on your Windows Server, or you can restore to a custom location that you wish to have your data restored to. So again, quick and simple, I have completed backing up my Windows Server to my Synology NAS. That didn't even cost me any other extra installations to my server on my Windows Server there, to be honest. So very quick and simple. Let's go back to the slides again. All right. So here I just want to do a quick summary of what Active Backup for Server can bring to you. First is backing up files on a daily basis without having to install complicated or costly agent on source server or worry about affecting client performance and agent compatibility. Second, You now have a centralized management location that you no longer need to jump back and forth between different backup software windows. Last but not least, with flexible setup, multi-version, mirroring, and incremental mode are provided to meet the most frequently required backup needs. So right away, we can check off solutions for backing up your server to Synology NAS. Next here is our famous Cloud Station backup. Whether it's a collection of vacation photos or important business documents, it's always a good idea to back up files on your computer, so data isn't lost due to power failure or other accidents. With Cloud Station Backup, Synology makes it even easier for you to back up files from your Windows, Mac, or Linux computer. So here, I'm just gonna jump straight into my demo so that it gives you an idea how does it work here with Cloud Station. Close this first. Again, first thing you have to just come to your DSM, make sure you install Cloud Station Server. Once you have Cloud Station Server installed on your NAS, you can now download the clients. I'm gonna download the Cloud Station Backup, which I did it earlier already. So I just gonna have to hide this for now. Let's go to the desktop. And here I see my Cloud Station Backup has been installed on my PC. Double click, you will see an overview of all the best backup tasks that has been syncing to your Synology NAS. If you want to create a new task, just go to settings, select the folders that you wish to have the data get up to, and there. Once that's back, see, it's very quick. It's basically instant. You can even feel or see that the backup. But now you have your data back it up to your NAS basically. And here I'm gonna go to the Cloud Stations, the backup demo here folder. I'm gonna open up a presentation that I'm presenting tomorrow. Oh no! I think I got a ransomware attack. What should I do then? Should I redo all the presentations? But my presentation is tomorrow. That would take a long time for me to complete it again. Or should I just pay the hacker to get my data back? I really don't want to pay for sure. Ooh, what should I do? Actually, I think I might have the trick to do this. I'm gonna delete the file for now, since it's already useless, to be honest. So the only way you can get your data back from that file is to pay the hacker. But I don't want to do that for sure. So let's close all of that. Go to the Cloud Station again. Just go to the Version Explorer. Inside Version Explorer, just go to the folders that you have been backing up your files to your Synology NAS. Select the folder. Here I have already seen my presentation, but instead of just restoring the encrypted one, I'm gonna go back to the previous version. You can go by the day, the hours, or the minutes. I'm just gonna go by the day. Go back to the previous version here, and yes, that's correct. Gonna select that one, hit restore. All right, let's close all of this. Go back to my folder. Okay, my presentation is back. Let's double check. Yay! Okay, so my presentation is now back for me. I don't even have to recreate the whole thing, or I don't even have to pay the hacker to get my data back. So it's a very quick and simple way to basically have your data back it up and restore in case of any incidents. Basically, like what happened to me. Like if I got a ransomware attack, I can restore my file easily by myself. So that's the benefits of having your Cloud Station backup here. Basically, having the multi versions and instant restorations. Let's go back to the slides. I'm going to introduce further more about Cloud Station here. As because we're creating the multi-version solution for you to easily restore your data, you don't want to go with the traditional file level backup. It will require a lot more extra storage spaces. Luckily, Cloud Station uses the block level technology for you to achieve the same multi-version backup, yet saving storage spaces for you at the same time. But what does the versioning work? How does the versioning work here? Let's look at the example on the screen. This is a series of pictures of house building in different phases. Traditionally, whenever a new modification is saved, the oldest version will need to be discarded. In the end, you will only be left with the 5 latest version. But does this really help you? Like, can you remember what the beginning of the house building phases will look like anymore? Like, if I want to go back and check it out with these 5 pictures, I probably wouldn't even do that. And they all look very similar to me already. But with this series of 5 pictures, wouldn't this give you a better idea of what house phase the different phases of house building will look like? And yes, because we have integrated the intelligent versioning into CloudStation, this will help backing up the most important version instead of the most recent version of your data, so that you don't have to go back into many days to go into the earliest beginning version, whereas we basically select the important ones out for you directly. So a quick summary of our first section here. You can utilize the active backup for server for backing up your data from Windows or Linux server without any agent installed. As well, it provides a central management location. For PC backup, you have the Cloud Station Backup to provide an instant and multi-version backup solution. So there you have checked out the section. Here, in moving into the second section here, we will be starting to introduce how you can have your data that is stored on your NAS backed up. The first thing that we're going to introduce is the hyper backup. With block level incremental backup and cross-version deduplication, Synology Hyper Backup minimizes the storage required for backing up data in multi-version. Compared to the traditional backup and other NAS backup services that are yet limited to file incremental. Synology multi-version backup help reduce required storage while preserving as many recovery points as your data might need. Through hyper backup, you may back up data to a local shared folder or external hard drives, network shared folder, rsync server, and public cloud service provider even. It takes the advantage of multi-version backup, which will help save up more than 65,000 of your data and rotate backups with Smart Recycle. You can even enable the client-side encryption to give an even better data protection while you have your data backup. But if you wish to have an even quicker scheduled backup solution here, snapshot replication might be handy for you to use. Snapshot replication allows for flexible point-in-time recovery of files while only using a fraction of storage space and computing resources compared to the traditional backup. You can take a snapshot as frequent as 5 minutes for share folder and 15 minutes for iSCSI long. With share folder, you can take up to 1024 versions per folder, which means that you would have more than 65,000 versions system-wide. It also provides a flexible replication topology for different business structure. For instance, you can create a hub-to-spoke topology that each branches have their data replicated back to headquarters, or vice versa. You can do the one-to-many, which means that headquarters can organize all the informations together and replicate it to your subsidiaries to ensure that everyone has a copy on their hand. Other than the instant and fast technology that Snapshot provides, if there's a disaster event occur on your primary site, or knock on wood, you can jump directly to the recovery site and have your data restored from that end. You don't need to worry on having your production sites all restore and all set it up again before you can have the data restored. No, you can actually just go to the backup server and have it restored from that end directly. So snapshot replication also provides a feature called the retention policies, where it allows users to choose maximum amount of snapshot version that they wish to retain on each the primary and recovery server. And this is based on the time range. So for instance, on the slides here again, on the left-hand side is your primary server that is equipped with expensive SSD. And with that, which means that you have limited storage space on your primary server. But that's okay. With your retention policy, you can retain fewer data snapshot versions on your primary side. As for your backup server here, you can basically retain more version since it's equipped with regular solid-state drive. So that's the flexibility of retention policy that you can utilize with snapshot and replication here. But enough talking. Let's go to the demo again and check it out how snapshot replication really works. So I'm gonna go back to my DSM and open my snapshot replication. So here it's the first thing you're gonna see is the overview again, your schedule snapshot, your schedule replications. So I'm gonna go to the snapshot tabs. Once you have the tab open here, you're gonna see all the share folders that you have created on your Synology NAS as well as the iSCSI Ceylon, which I have none right now, but that's okay. Let's go back to the share folder here. If I want to set up a scheduling with snapshot on a folder, all I have to do is click the share folder, go to setting, enable snapshot schedule, and hit OK. Basically, that's done. You have just completed a scheduling snapshot of every 5 minutes every 5 minutes range for that folder here. Really quick and simple. So if you want to do any replication, it's basically the same thing. Just go to a replication task and then go for the create. And same thing for recovery. You can easily recover any share folders that you have been backing up to. So, but instead of recover your data on your NAS here, what if I want to do it on my client side? Let's go to my desktop. I'm gonna close this for now. So you have seen that I have already mounted my NAS on my desktop here with the shortcut. Double click it. I'm gonna go to the document and show you guys a photo. Oh wait, I had a second folder here, but it's missing. Someone must accidentally delete it for me. That's not good. I want to share that with you guys. Then what should I do? It's not in the recycle bin for sure. It's empty. That's okay. Actually, I can just right click on the window here. Go to properties. In that properties, you will see a previous version tab. In this here, you will see a series of all the snapshots that you have been taking with the share folder here. So I'm gonna go to the yesterday and hit open. And hey, I have found the pictures that I was gonna share with you guys here. And if I want to resort, just drag and drop. Restoration just completed. Really simple, hey? So check it. Works. Yes. So this restoration just only takes me with a few seconds to complete it. So since we have integrated with Windows, you can basically recover your data directly on your Windows side instead of going into your DSM and restore it from there. So quick and simple. Let's close this and let's go back to our slides again. So a quick summary for section 2 here. We have seen the two backup applications that you can your digital assets on your Synology NAS. Hyper backup with ability of backup targets, options, and efficient ways to store multi-version backup. Snapshot replication, a disaster recovery for both share folder iSCSI Ceylon with optimal IO and RTO. So there, done the second session. Last but not least, we're now moving into the cloud. Although we know how we can be benefited by the private cloud service, but we cannot forget how we can utilize the public cloud together to make it even more powerful. The first application that we're going to introduce here is the amazing cloud sync. You can sync your files or folders you find it necessary and copy file from your destination to the cloud service, or vice versa, through the one-way sync feature. What's more, you can schedule when to sync your folders and files, configure the bandwidth limit to ensure the sync process does not interrupt your network usage, and view the logs to understand the detail regarding downloaded and deleted data. At the same time, Cloud Sync allows administrators to know which users are synchronizing files to which cloud storage services, ensuring resource usage usage adheres to policy and laws. And with Cloud Sync here, at the moment we have supported some of the most popular cloud service providers, such as Amazon Drive, Dropbox, Google Drive, Microsoft One, OpenStack Swift, and much, much more. But transmitting data to the public cloud might be a concern for some users. Luckily, Cloud Sync data can be encrypted before sending to the cloud service to prevent sensitive information from being leaked or stolen. And another powerful reason that you may want to leverage public cloud is that, just like the pictures here, some companies may have different offices around the world, but they might all need to link back to the headquarters to have their data accessed or have their data back up. But you can see that this is a big jump from the America to the headquarters here, which may take up a lot of bandwidth as well. Time may be long for you to access the file and data. But instead, if you leverage the public cloud, you can utilize the bandwidth of the public cloud service provider. And this could be a lot quicker and easier for you to access the data. At the same time, it gives you the same result. You have your data basically synchronized between with your headquarters and your branch office here. So that's a pretty cool tricks that you can do with your Synology Cloud Sync. But among of all these cloud service provider, where you're uploading files from different endpoint computer and different clouds to different cloud services, why not just let Synology NAS do the job for you? This year, we have launched the Synology C2 service in Europe. It offers its two services, C2 Backup and C2 Disaster Recovery. With the same backup flexibility and intuitive user interface of DSM, C2 Backup amplifies your backup experience. Schedule backup. It gives you the ability to customize your schedule point of time or repeat the desired schedule. Maintain file history. With the multi-version backup, it allows you to have multi-recovery points of data. Granular file restorations. It offers the file level restorations for greater flexibility. Keep your data always available even if you don't have your NAS ready in hand. In the event of disaster happened on your primary or production site, IT admin can perform a one-click site failover. The failover action does not involve restoring data from the backup media, so that the service the data will be available and online in just a few minutes instead of hours or days. So again, a quick summaries of our last section here. Cloud computing is the trend into technology, and we can combine our private cloud solution to the public cloud by using the cloud sync. As well, you can even choose the Synology's own public cloud service C2 that provides a cost-effective backup and disaster recovery solution, and as well a high integration with Synology NAS. So easy for you to use at the same time too. So Again, an overall general view of all the solutions I have introduced with you guys today. With the active backup for server, you can now have your Windows or Linux server back up to Synology NAS. Having the cloud session backup to help you back up all your computers. Having your hyper backup give you the different endpoints for you to back up your data to, as well as snapshot replication, a quick and instant disaster recovery solutions. Cloud Sync help you communicate with your public cloud service provider, or you can even choose the Synology's Cloud C2 service for you to do the trick. So here, with all the packages, you can now fully utilize it and build your own total hybrid cloud backup solutions. So hopefully you guys learned something today, something new today with from Synology, and hope you have enjoyed the webinar. And we'll see you next time. Thank you and bye.